You know, if my mother was alive and she saw the way I acted at Walmart, I acted like a Negro and I had my ass on my back. That's exactly what she would have said. This is a rant. What I went through with Walmart salespersons. My name is Eric, and welcome to the craziness that lives inside my head. Here's the lowdown on my rant. I got an advertisement in the mail from Consumer Cellular about their lower cellular service pricing. And at my age, and now that I'm retired, I can't go around splurging my duckies. In the advertisement, it stated available at Walmart. So I went to Walmart to buy one of their service plans. The cashier in the electronics department told me that all they do is sell the phones, that I had to get online if I wanted one of their service plans. Okay. I went home and contacted Consumer Cellular and bought a plan and installed the eSIM card in my iPhone 14 that I had with AT&T. I was fed up with AT&T. They're the worst service. Anyway, I digress. I transferred over to Consumer Cellular with the AT&T transfer pin that I had to call AT&T to give me a transfer pin to transfer the whole phone and the number to Consumer Cellular. And I installed the eSIM. So now the eSIM card. I had an iPhone 14. You don't have to wait for the SIM card to come through the mail. They could do it through the internet. So I installed it, or I should say they installed it in my phone. Then the phone stopped working. I couldn't call out, I couldn't text or use any kind of data. So I did the most logical thing to do. I mean, I only had one phone. They even asked me, Consumer Cellular even asked me, did I have two phones in case something like this happened? No, I don't. I told them that. So they took a chance. So I took my phone to Walmart, to the electronics department, to see if they could help me, could help me out. Because I was thinking if I could use one of their cell phones, Walmart cell phones, I could solve the problem with Consumer Cellular customer service, right? They're the one who installed the damn thing. The cashier said they had no phones for me to use, that I had to get a friend to help me. I looked at the girl and said, I'm 71 years old, and most of my friends were in New York, Richmond, and Rocky Mount. So the young cashier asked me, he was a young kid, looked like he was 17. He asked me, so what am I supposed to do? And I yelled at him, get me a manager, asshole. I said that under my breath. When the manager finally arrived, she also had the same stupid look on her face, and her response and her attitude was like, who gives a frick? You know how some of these people are. So I asked her, because she said the same thing. Well, we don't have any phones. You can't use any phone. And I looked at her. What? I said. And then I told her. I said, you're a representative of Consumer Cellular. You should be able to help me out here with customer service. She said, we don't represent Consumer Cellular. I said, yes, you do, because you sell their product. You advertising, or they're advertising that you sell their product. You represent Consumer Cellular, and I want customer service on this. So, and then after she had this attitude, and I just said to her, this is not the way you supposed to treat your customer, giving them customer service. A customer who spends hundreds of dollars in your establishment, your attitude gotta get better. Or I'm no longer coming to this crappy place. So, but I also told her before I gave her the rant, I said I had a problem with Starbucks. When Starbucks came out with their card, I had a problem because I used their card. This is when they first came out with the card, Starbucks cards, and wouldn't work. And they called up customer service and they got it to work. And I told her that. I said, well, Starbucks let me call customer service. And her response was that Walmart doesn't allow outside calling. I had to go. So I went to Starbucks and I used their Wi-Fi to chat with customer service, customer cellular, customer service. So you know how I should say consumer cellular customer service, because now they have this thing, if you're online, you can chat online to get it done. So I did that. And what happened is the phone was locked at the fault of AT&T not following through with the transfer. So what I did was I had to call AT&T. When AT&T came out with a solution, then they still couldn't help me, because what the problem was, when I first got my iPhone, I had a prepaid plan. Then I switched over to a postpaid plan. So I wound up with 2 accounts. So when they switched over the post plan. They canceled my post plan and switched me over. But however, the system locked me out because when they put that SIM card it didn't recognize it. And I could go yada, 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 yada. Yes, I got it fixed. On my own, by the way. The next morning, I was so frustrated. Good thing I had my iPad and FaceTime, so I could still talk to people. But that next morning, I was so frustrated. I couldn't access my prepaid account because they canceled everything because I switched over. What I had to do, I still had my iPad because I still had another 2 weeks with AT&T with their iPad. So I used the iPad, got online, and I went to my, on that account, I just went to my profile. And when I went to my profile, there it was, my phone number, they switched over. And it says remove, and I removed it. And of course a warning came out and said, if you remove your phone number, we won't have any way to contact you. So I removed it. After I removed it, I rebooted my cell phone, and voila, now I got service. I had to figure this out on my own. Not customer service at AT&T, not customer service with consumer cellular, and damn, not customer care of stupid Walmart. And I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous. Whoever heard? I'll give you a perfect example. I went and bought something for Best Buy, actually recently. And the salesperson knew everything about it. I went to buy one of those ring cameras. The person knew about it, knew about the batteries, knew how to set it up, blah, blah, blah. Walmart, those people look at me like I was stupid. I don't get it. A store like Walmart should, and salespeople, especially the electronics, should know what the products they're selling. So you know what I did? I sent a letter. What I told you, I wrote it down, and I sent the letter to Walmart, who contacted me, said they will investigate the situation. Then I sent one to Consumer Cellular, and then I put one online. Anyway, that's the craziness that you just heard from Eric. The craziness that lives inside my head.